Landed in Dhaka. We're going to take a look at all the latest developments that are coming in from there. There you go. That's the flight that has landed into Dhaka. Prime Minister Modi right there. Geeta will bring us up to speed with the latest as far as the Prime Minister's visit is concerned. She's leading the coverage right there. Prime Minister just landed in Dhaka. It's his first foreign visit, remember, since the COVID outbreak. He's right there. He's going to be visiting some towns in Bangladesh before he returns to India on the 27th. There are a couple of towns he is going to be visiting right there in Bangladesh. A lot of bilateral cooperation and engagements with Bangladesh on the anvil at the moment, and a significant impact of this particular visit through the Matua community back home ahead of the West Bengal Assembly polls. India perhaps might just be announcing some new partnership with Bangladesh. We'll wait and watch for that one. Prime Minister has landed right there. He's going to be welcomed by Sheikh Hasina, his Bangladeshi counterpart, in just about a bit. The Prime Minister's flight has landed in Dhaka. We're getting you the live visuals. This is a crucial visit for Bangladesh's 50th year of liberation. Prime Minister is also going to be inaugurating a few projects right there. This is a two-day visit that he has embarked upon. There are going to be several key deals, pacts in health, railway, connectivity, trade that one can expect. It's his first foreign trip since the COVID outbreak. We're bringing you up to speed with the very latest developments right there. On the 50th year of liberation, the Prime Minister has reached Dhaka. The run-up is coming amidst, remember, the West Bengal Assembly elections. Geeta Mohan is joining us live for the very latest. She's going to be tracking the story in much detail. She's our Foreign Affairs editor. Geeta, very good morning once again. The Prime Minister has finally landed in Dhaka. This is for Bangladesh's 50th year of liberation. I'm throwing straight across to you to walk our viewers through the live visuals that are coming in.
Well, that's right. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has landed in Dhaka, and it is going to be a very important visit, although we know that there was a virtual summit between Sheikh Hasina and Prime Minister Narendra Modi just a few months ago. But this has nothing to do with just talking about bilateral aspects. It is about showing solidarity with what India played a very important part in the liberation of Bangladesh. And that's the reason why Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the Indian Prime Minister, is the chief guest of this entire event. It was a 10-day long program, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi arrives as the chief guest of the culminating day, 26th March, which is the Liberation Day, where Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Sheikh Hasina will be partaking in the celebrations that are going to take place this evening, this afternoon. He is going to go to the National War Memorial as well and pay his respects to all those who sacrificed their lives. So a very important visit. There are layers, Chethi, when it comes to this visit, given the fact that there is an election in West Bengal, and that's the reason why the bordering nation of Bangladesh becomes very important and significant. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has landed on foreign soil for the first time in 497 days. This comes after the coronavirus pandemic and the outbreak, that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has had no visit abroad, but continued to remain engaged with world leaders, Sheikh Hasina included. This is again the land where Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the Indian government really went out of her way, India went out of her way to ensure that during the COVID pandemic, India stands by Bangladesh. The vaccines that were provided, the timely vaccine supply to Bangladesh, the repatriation that took place is significant. Like Foreign Secretary Harsh Singh said during his press briefing, Bangladesh is a country which is India's largest trading partner in the region, a country that has a maximum number of visas. The largest number of visas that is given to any country is Bangladesh, and therefore in terms of connectivity, in terms of trade, in terms of being the door to East Asia, is in Bangladesh really plays an important role and is the intersection.
Geeta, if you could also get us up to speed with the latest in terms of the wide range of programs that India perhaps would be engaging with the Bangladeshi counterparts at furthering cooperation between the two countries. What's on the anvil on that front?
Chetty, you'd have to repeat your question.
Geeta was talking about the wide range of programs perhaps that both the countries would engage in at furthering cooperation between India and Bangladesh. What's on the anvil in terms of some crucial pacts that could be signed in various industries?
Well, there are two important days that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is going to be here. Today is the day when he is going to really focus on the aspect of Bangladesh's Liberation Day and Mujibur Barsho, really signifying the importance of how India and Bangladesh stood together and stood by each other. And that's the reason why the celebrations that are taking place. There certainly is a call on by Foreign Minister of Bangladesh later this evening, where he will discuss a few aspects with the Indian Premier. But the official bilateral talks is tomorrow evening. Tomorrow morning is going to be a very crucial, again, day for Prime Minister Narendra Modi, where he will be going to two important temples and the mausoleum of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. The first temple that he'll be going is to the Kali Temple, and like we've learnt on the importance of Kali goddess for Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He's always we've been told that he's always been an ardent devotee of goddess Kali, and that's why the temple was chosen. The entire eastern region really for them, Goddess Kali is an important Hindu god, and that's the reason why he is going to go to that temple, the Kali temple, after which he is going to go to the mausoleum of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, the first Indian premier in the history to really go and pay his respects at the mausoleum of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, father of the nation of Bangladesh. And then he will be going to, and this is the unmissable part, he is going to go to Thakur Bari, which is where the temple of the Matwa community, the Matwa sect of the Hindu community really is, which is where they were founded, and which is where the sixth descendant of Harichand Thakur really spoke to us, saying that they absolutely feel pride and honor in welcoming Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He's also going to engage and speak at Thakur Bari, which is after a 30-minute pujo, 15 minutes specifically the pujo, and then interaction with the priests of the temple. He's also going to go out, and there is an enclosure that has been made. We've already put out all those reports, where he's going to engage the Matwa community, keeping all COVID restrictions in mind. The numbers are restricted, but there are enough people, about 400 is what we're being told, of people from the Matwa sect who are going to be there present. We spoke to a few women, Chetty. They were quite excited about seeing Prime Minister Narendra Modi. They said that we are quite excited that we'd be able to see Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So there's a lot of love in that region, in that area. But politically speaking, this is the sect that completely and ardently supports Modi's Citizenship Amendment Act, because they stand to benefit out of it. The Matwa sect people who migrated from Bangladesh to West Bengal now stand to benefit by getting citizenship. So yes, the priest of the temple, the president, working president of the Sangh, that is Subrata Thakur, who is the sixth descendant and a cousin of a BJP member of Parliament, Shantanu Thakur, said that he urged the Indian Prime Minister to look at security for the people in West Bengal of the Matwa sect, and also citizenship for them. So CEA really taking a positive turn over here, when we have so many others who are very upset, including the Bangladeshi government, that has always raised concerns regarding this new law, and there were assurances given by the Indian government to the Bangladeshi government that there has been no forward movement in terms of implementation so far. But I suppose it's the Matwa sect that's putting that positive spin to this law, which could really benefit the BJP in West Bengal.
Absolutely. That's a very, very important point that Geeta just highlighted right there ahead of the elections in West Bengal. In fact, let us again focus at these visuals that we're bringing to you live. Prime Minister Modi reaching Dhaka. The Prime Minister is in Bangladesh. For our viewers who have just tuned in, there are going to be a wide range of programs that the Prime Minister is going to be focusing on, aimed at furthering cooperation between the two countries. Several temple visits on the anvil as well, and as Geeta was just explaining how notably the tourists coming amidst the run-up to the West Bengal assembly elections, even the Assam assembly polls, the Prime Minister is right there. The BJP is, of course, at the same time looking forward to replace TMC in Kolkata, fighting to retain power in Guwahati as well. And amidst this is a very crucial visit of the Prime Minister in Bangladesh, and that's the latest coming in at the moment. We are bringing you up to speed with the Prime Minister's itinerary as well. His first foreign tour since India declared COVID lockdown a year ago. He's going to be in Bangladesh today and tomorrow to attend the celebration of 50 years of liberation from Pakistan, the centenary year of its founder Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, the Premier Sheikh Hasina's father. The two countries are also celebrating 50 years of establishment of diplomatic ties. That's the latest coming in. The Prime Minister's also put out